Good morning, Sally. Wow, is that your new tablet?
It is. I just got it last week.
Is it comfortable to use?
Absolutely. It fits perfectly in my lap.
It looks that way. What about your laptop? Are you still using it?
Not at all. I can do everything on the tablet, and it's easier to use.
Really? Maybe I should get one. I need to replace my old laptop.
You should. I don't need my laptop for anything now.
Welcome to Computer Express. What can I help you find today?
Thanks. I'd like to know the difference between these two monitors.
Well, the XR model has a better resolution and excellent contrast.
I bet it's good for graphics.
Right. On the other hand, the ClearShot model has a faster response time.
I'm not a gamer, so that's less important.
The first one is probably a better fit then.
I agree. Thanks so much.
Hey, Jane, do you have a second?
Sure. What is it?
I'm working on this memo, but I don't know how to type something.
What are you trying to type?
I need to put an accent mark over an E. Do you know how to do that?
Yeah, I've done that before. You enter special code while pressing the Alt key.
Can you tell me the code?
I don't remember, but you can look it up online.
I just can't get my mouse to work right.
Really? What type are you using?
Just a regular ball mouse, but it isn't tracking well. The ball gets stuck. Sometimes the button won't even click.
I recommend you try a laser mouse. Mine works really well.
Are they hard to use?
No, they're really simple, and they're usually cordless.
Is that helpful?
Well, I never get tangled in my wires.
Good afternoon. How can I help you?
Hello. I have a problem with my computer. The fan is way too loud.
I see. Is it new?
No, I've had it for about a year.
Maybe the heat sink is broken. That would make the fan work too hard.
I understand. Can you replace it?
I'll have to open the case to see. Can you leave it overnight?
Sure. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. Thanks.
Hello. Can I help you find anything today?
I'm looking for a way to back up files.
We have lots of data storage devices. How are you planning to back up the data?
I thought I could burn all of the data to CDRs.
How big are files that you need to save?
I have about 2 gigabytes worth of data to save.
I don't think CDRs will have enough capacity.
Okay, what would you recommend then?
Let me show you our flash drives.
Excuse me, Ms. Bauer. Did you get my email about the printer?
Yes, and I agree that we need a new one. However, I do have a question.
Sure. What's that?
How fast are laser printers compared to inkjet printers?
They're 3 to 4 times faster.
That's not bad. And the one we have wastes a lot of time.
Yes, it does. I already found an affordable laser printer online.
Excellent. Send me the information and I'll pick one up.
I noticed we have a new all-in-one. What's it like?
Yeah, we just got it in. The optical resolution is great, especially for an all-in-one.
What else does it have?
Well, it also has a high-capacity automatic document feeder.
What do you mean?
It holds a lot of pages. It's pretty helpful for large documents.
So you don't have to refill the paper as often?
Yeah, pretty convenient, right?
Definitely.
Excuse me, can you help me choose a digital camera?
Of course. What are you planning to take pictures of?
I want to take pictures on my next family vacation.
Okay, I'd suggest a camera with digital zoom and high storage capacity.
Can you show me some cameras with those features?
Sure. Would you like to look at SD cards as well?
Do you think I'll need one?
Maybe. You will if you want to take more than 50 pictures at a time.
Then I definitely need one.
Hi, Bob. Do you know anything about smartphones?
Hey, Susan. Yeah, why do you ask?
Oh, I just got one, but I don't know how to download the apps.
It's simple. You just find an app that you want, like a game or something.
Then what do I do?
Then you just tap where it says download, and that's it.
I see. Thanks.
How's the project going?
Actually, I'm almost done. I need your help with something, though.
Sure. What is it?
I need the information from last week's test results, but I can't find the file where the data is saved.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's in the results folder.
Where is that?
Click on the company documents folder, then open the test results. It should be in there.
Ah, here it is. Thanks so much.
I can't find the email I sent to Mr. Williams.
Did you already check the sent folder?
I did. I can't understand why it isn't there.
That's strange. Are you sure you sent it? Did you look in the drafts folder?
What's the drafts folder?
Unfinished messages are stored there.
Oh, it is there. Does that mean I never sent it?
It does. You might want to call Mr. Williams.
Hey, Erica, can you come in here for a second?
Sure. What is it?
Did you see the email this morning? It was about email protocol.
I glanced at it. Why?
One of our clients complained. An email you sent released sensitive information.
I had no idea. What email was it?
You forwarded an email to several people yesterday. The client's form was attached to it.
I remember that email. I'm so sorry. Tell the client it won't happen again.
Hi, Jim. What's the problem?
Oh, hello, Cindy. I'm frustrated. I can't get this email to send.
Oh, no. Do you want me to take a look at it?
That would be great. Here, you can sit in my chair.
Thanks, Jim. Oh, I see what's happening. The attachment is too large.
The attachment is too large?
Yes, it exceeds the maximum file size.
I guess I'll delete the attachment and send the email without it. Thanks, Cindy.
Hey, did you get this email about the new IM system?
Yeah, I just read it. What do you think about it?
It sounds great. I can get up-to-date information without waiting for emails.
Yeah, that'll be nice. But overall, I'm not sure that IM is the best idea.
Oh, really? Why?
I'm worried that people will use the system for personal conversations. Plus, it doesn't even have file transfer.
True, but some IM providers do offer file transfer. Maybe ours will do that later.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Can you help me? I've been working on this for 15 minutes.
What are you working on?
Well, I need to type a meeting agenda and I'm starting from scratch. I can't get the format right.
Actually, this program has a template for that.
Really? I had no idea. How do I access it?
Click on the Open button.
Okay, then what?
Well, there should be a box that says Templates.
So I just click that?
Exactly. This has templates for all kinds of things, like agendas and memos and reports.
There it is. And I just fill in the details. That's pretty handy. Thanks.
Yeah, I use these templates all the time.
Hey, Diane, I have a question about the memo I'm writing. Should I include the information about the merger?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just copy and paste that from the email.
Okay, great. Is there anything else you want me to add?
Let me think about it. Did you include the projections for next quarter?
Yes, ma'am. It's in there already.
Fantastic. Finish that up and send it out before the meeting today.
Okay. Thanks, Diane.
On second thought, leave out the quarterly projections. We're going over it in the meeting anyway.
All right. I'll just cut that part out. Is that all?
That's it. I'm glad you checked with me.
Hi, Josh. What did you think of the report?
I thought the content was great, but the format was confusing in a few places.
It was? What would make it clearer?
Well, maybe the section headings should be bold, not just underlined. I couldn't tell the sections apart.
Okay, I'll use bold underlined text next time. Anything else?
Yeah, there were 2 columns. Just one would be easier to read. And you should use the spell check. I saw a few errors.
Oh, I usually do. I just forgot this time. Thanks for your help.
Anytime.
I need help with a document I don't recognize. Have you seen a file like it before?
Yes, it's a workbook page from the new spreadsheet program. I can send you an information sheet explaining how to use it.
Where did you get this information sheet?
It was attached to the email the IT department sent.
I haven't seen that email yet. When did you get it?
It was in my inbox just before lunch.
I guess I should check my email more often. Do you like the new program?
It's definitely an upgrade. It tracks overtime hours for us. We won't have to calculate them by hand anymore.
That sounds useful. Does it have any other advantages?
It also links directly to the company database.
Does it still have all our old equations?
Yes, the IT people transfer them all over.
I just sent you a worksheet file with next year's budget. I need you to prepare it for a presentation next week.
Sure, no problem. What do you need me to do?
I need you to sort the data on expenses. I want to display the highest expenses first.
Do you also want the incomes column sorted by highest value?
No. Sort incomes to display the lowest values first. Also, I need you to create a table that filters out incomes and only shows costs.
Do you want me to set up a formula to calculate total expenses?
Yes, I also need you to make a chart showing the breakdown of expenses.
Do you want a pie chart or a bar graph?
Let's use a pie chart.
How soon do you need it?
I need it by Tuesday at the latest.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to redo this worksheet.
I'm happy to redo it, but I'm pretty new to this spreadsheet program. What would you like me to change?
Well, the information is all correct, but it's very difficult to read.
I agree, but how do you think I could improve it?
I think shading could really help.
Can you show me how to shade a row?
Sure. There are a few other things you probably need to know too. You should merge some of these cells and split others.
Okay. I also thought a border might be helpful around the column headings, but I wasn't sure how to do that either.
Have you ever used this spreadsheet program before?
We used a different program at my old job.
Hello, sir. Can I help you find anything?
Actually, yes, I need some software, but I'm not sure exactly what kind I need.
Okay. What kind of tasks do you need to perform?
I need to design some brochures and posters for my business.
I see. You need to look at desktop publishing software.
Okay, can you tell me a little more about what that is exactly?
Sure. It's software that will help you arrange images and text into one publishable document.
That sounds good. How are the documents printed?
This software allows you to print directly from your printer.
Great. Can I also put my documents online?
Yes, you can get software that has settings for both physical and digital publication.
That sounds like exactly what I'm looking for.
Hey, did you see the changes I made to the brochure?
Yeah, it looked really good.
Thanks. It was hard to fit everything into that little brochure.
I can imagine, especially after the client changed the paper size to A4.
Yeah, I was almost done when I found out. I had to edit everything.
How did you get everything to fit?
Well, I only had to adjust the text a little bit. I changed the leading, and that helped a lot.
That's good. What about the images?
That was the hard part. I resized and moved them, but they look okay on the PDF.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It was, but I'm really happy with the final result.
Good. I think the client will be happy too.
Dana, can you come here for a second?
Sure, what is it?
I'm trying to put this photo into the report, but it keeps coming out blurry.
Do you know what type of graphic it is?
I'm not sure.
Well, I can see the pixels, so it must be a raster graphic.
I see. I don't know much about this. Is that the wrong kind?
No, you can use those or vector graphics.
Oh, good. So can you fix it?
Well, there is a sharpening tool on this program, but I think this is too blurry for that to work. Where did you get the image?
I pulled it from the company website.
Oh, the homepage? That's just a thumbnail. You can't scale those to a larger size.
Carl, I'd like to talk with you about next month's issue.
Sure, what can I tell you?
Well, it's the photo you submitted. There's something I'd like to change.
No problem. What can I do?
Well, let's crop the picture of the dogs.
I can do that, but is there any particular reason why?
Yes, there's some trash in the edge of the shot.
I see. I could just blur it.
I'm not too crazy about that idea. I just don't want any trash in the shot.
Fair enough. I could clone a clear space and stamp it over the trash, too.
I don't know. I still think cropping it is the best way to go.
Then that's what I'll do. I'll take care of it right now.
Welcome to Intro to Web Design. Before we get started, are there any questions?
Yes, I'm not sure I understand the difference between web design and web development.
Well, what comes to mind when you think about the word design?
I think about how something looks and how it's supposed to work.
Right. So, web design is a plan of how the website is supposed to look and what it's supposed to do.
Okay, so web design is the first step since it's a plan.
Yes. Now, what do you think about when you hear the word development?
That reminds me of something being built.
Exactly. Web developers then use the design plan to construct a working website. Without development, the design would never come to life.
So, if I design a web page, then a developer would create it.
You've got it.
Do you remember the website for that office furniture store? I can't seem to find it.
I don't, sorry, but I can help you find it.
Great, thanks.
First, type the name of the company in the search bar of the browser.
Office Supply Incorporated. Okay, done.
Then click the search button or press Enter.
Okay, wow, that was fast. I see it listed here.
Good. Click on that listing. Is it the one you're looking for?
Yes, but I'm not going to order anything now. I'll just write.
You could add it to your bookmarks. Then you wouldn't have to type it every time.
Oh yeah, I've done that before. Good idea.
Hey, Karen. Do you know much about Easy Browser?
Sure, I use it all the time.
I'm having a problem with the website. It keeps hanging. Could you give me a hand?
I can give it a shot. Have you tried to refresh the page?
Yeah, I did that a couple of times. It still freezes.
And did you close the browser with the task manager?
I did that each time, but it didn't help.
I know this browser is supposed to be pretty fast. Maybe the problem is with our connection.
I hope not, since there's not a lot we can do about that, right?
Not really. But since we haven't had problems before, try rebooting your computer.
VidCom Service Desk. This is Mike. Can I help you?
I hope so. I have a problem with our video conferencing system.
Okay, is the problem with the video or audio?
It's the audio. We're in a multi-point conference, but no one can hear the speaker.
Can you all see each other?
Yes, we can.
I see. Did you have audio at any time?
Yes, in fact, we did at the beginning. Then it cut out on us.
Sounds to me like you might have a loose audio input connection.
Like maybe the speaker's microphone?
Right. You should start by checking that. I'll hold the line in case it doesn't work.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Thank you.
So, Lisa, let's talk about our social media plan.
All right. I think the advisors we hired are doing a pretty good job.
Really? So you think they were worth the investment?
I do. Before they came on, we had one person in marketing doing our social networking.
And he made some progress, right?
He did, but it was slow. Now, our profile is on pretty much every site out there.
But what's the response like? Is this company generating more attention?
They are. In fact, I bet we increase our sales by 25%.
That's a pretty big bet.
Yes, but this company gets our name out there on blogs, forums, and social networking sites. They put links to our website everywhere.
And has traffic to our website increased?
Absolutely. I'm telling you, this company knows what it's doing.
Hi, Steve. Thanks for your input on the computers.
No problem. What did you decide?
We're going to buy new PCs.
Oh, really? Why?
We found that most of our computers are less than 2 years old. We only need to replace a few.
I see. But we'll still have to buy security software.
We can upgrade all of the computers to the newest Windows version. It's much less vulnerable.
That's true. But since we're a design firm, I thought Macs would be better.
Not necessarily. Besides, the software we use is only compatible with Windows.
Oh, it is? Well, Macs can run Windows.
Yes, but that just makes the company system more complex.
I see. Well, I guess I don't need to make my job harder than it is.
No, I know upgrading the operating system on every computer will take a lot of time, but in the long run, it will be worth it.
You're probably right.
Hi there, can I help you?
Yeah, I was looking at this laptop. Does it have a DVD drive?
No, that one doesn't have one. How often do you watch movies on your computer?
Almost every day. I'm definitely looking for something I can watch movies on.
Well, there are still ways you could watch video on this computer. Do you have high-speed internet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. In that case, you'll be able to stream movies to your computer.
Is that something I'll have to pay for?
Usually, yes, but some services have free streaming too.
Oh, great. How would it be for downloading?
Well, it depends on what kind of files you want. If it's just a few MP3s, you'll be fine.
Okay, but what about video?
For video, you might need an external hard drive, especially if you want HD video.
I see. Well, I'll have to think about it. Hey, Dave, I need to talk about equipment for the new office.
No problem, Lisa. What do we need to do?
Well, I'm not sure if we should get another switch or a hub.
That's a good question. What do we have here?
We have network switches here.
In that case, we should get another switch for the new office.
Do you think one will be enough?
Yeah, the new office isn't that big. Have we ordered any equipment yet?
Not yet. I was waiting for you to tell me how much Cat5 cable we need.
Gosh, I completely forgot. Would you mind finding out for me?
Sure, I can do that.
Thanks. By the way, where are the switches going to?
I think we should put them in the tech support office.
That sounds like a good plan. What about the wireless access point?
It's going to be at the reception desk. It's close to the meeting room.
Great. Sounds good to me.
Thank you for calling CableStream. How can I help you?
Hi. I had some questions about internet connections. I'm still using dial-up, but it's really slow.
I'm sure it is. We have several upgrades available.
Great. So what are my options?
For one, we can set you up with a LAN. You'd connect with a cable through your Ethernet port.
And there's another option?
Yes, we can also get you a WLAN. That's a wireless network, so you can have internet access anywhere in your home.
That sounds good. How do I get that?
There are a couple of options. Let me ask you a few questions. Do you have cable television?
No, I don't pay for cable.
Do you have a home phone?
Yes, I have a telephone service.
Great. A DSL connection is available directly through the telephone line, but it's much faster than dial-up. If you still have a home phone but no cable, it's probably the best option.
Sounds good. I'd like to do that then.
Great. Let's get you started.
Thank you for calling Global Networking. How can I help you?
Hi, I just received my new wireless router, but it doesn't seem to be working.
So you already plugged it into the power source and the phone jack, right?
Yes, I tried that first, but it still isn't picking up a signal.
Okay. Well, I'm sure we can try cycling the modem.
How do I do that?
I'll take you through the steps. First, disconnect the router from both the power source and the phone jack.
Okay, what next?
Now we wait about 30 seconds to a minute.
I see. What do we do after that?
First, you'll reconnect the power to the router.
Got it. Do I plug in the cable for the phone jack too?
Not right away. You'll wait until the lights aren't flashing. The signal should return soon after that.
Gary reported that his desktop isn't working. It won't even boot up.
Have you looked at it?
Yeah, I checked it out earlier today. I'm afraid it's probably a virus.
I hope it's not an overwriting virus, or we'll have trouble recovering his files.
He said he recently downloaded a new word processing program. Maybe it was a Trojan horse.
Well, at least it would be limited to his computer.
Yes, but it could be a worm.
If it's a worm, we'll have to make sure it hasn't spread to the other computers on the network.
Has anyone else been having problems?
No, but we'd better have everyone powered down for a few hours while we check it out.
You know, it might not be from a recent download.
What do you mean?
It could be a resident virus. It might have been dormant for a while.
You're right. Did you check his resident extensions?
No, but I will when I scan it later.
Thank you for calling Safeguard Insurance.
Hello. I'm calling to report a suspicious email. It said it came from you, but it asked for my personal information.
Thanks for calling, sir. Did the email contain a link to a website?
Yes, I followed the link. It took me to a website that looked like Safeguard's site, but the URL was different. Do you guys have a new site?
No, sir. We still use the same URL. Did you respond to the email?
No, I didn't. I thought I should call. I got an email warning me not to give out my information. Do you think this is a phishing scam?
It's likely. This is really important. Did you enter any of your personal information on the website?
I put in my Safeguard username and password.
Okay. Our first step should be to change those right away.
That's a good idea. Is there anything else I should do?
Did you open any attachments connected to the suspicious email?
No, there weren't any.
Did you download anything from the website?
No, I don't think so.
Then you're probably fine if you just change your username and password. But you might want to check your computer for viruses too.
Okay, thanks. I'll do that.
Excuse me, Mr. Smith. I saw the new computers are online. I recommend you install an antivirus program on them as soon as possible.
I'd rather not spend the money. Can it wait until next month?
I wouldn't advise it, but I do know an inexpensive internet security company.
What kinds of products do they have?
They have a great antivirus program. It blocks pop-up ads and uses an automatic quarantine system.
Do you have to buy updates?
No, they're free with the program.
That's good. What else do we need?
I think it's a good idea to pay for their backup services too.
Why don't we make our own backups?
We could, but people tend to forget. This service automatically updates files every day.
So if a computer crashes, we can still access the files?
Yes, I think it's a really useful precaution.
Can we get a deal if we purchase antivirus and backup services together?
No, but they do offer a package deal if you also sign up for a web page analysis.
Hey, Randy, could you come over here for a minute?
Sure, Sharon. What's going on?
I'm not sure. I can't access the internet for some reason or check my email. I just don't know what's going wrong.
That's strange. Well, let me take a look and see if I can figure anything out.
Oh, that would be great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, it looks like your internet connection is working fine, so it's not that.
I didn't think so. I think it might have something to do with the new firewall they installed last night.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Let's check out the default settings.
What did you find out?
You were right. They're way too strict.
What does that mean?
It means that the firewall isn't letting anything through.
Is that why I'm not able to access the internet or send emails?
Exactly. If we change the settings, it should solve the problem, though.
Great. Can you show me how to do that?
Sure, no problem.
Hello, State Bank. This is Robert. How can I help you?
Hi, I'm interested in your online baking program.
Great. I'd be happy to tell you more. Is there anything specific you'd like to hear about?
I'm mostly interested in being able to pay my bills online.
Oh yes, bill pay is a useful service. Basically, you give us the information about the company you need to pay, then we'll pay them from your account.
Wait, so you're saying that you automatically pay the bill?
Yes, that's right. You set it up, and then we pay the bill.
Wow, that does sound convenient. And what about electronic statements?
Well, you get a paper statement in the mail once a month, right?
Yes, that's right. I'm a little concerned because my account number is printed right on it.
We can email your statements to you instead, so you wouldn't have to worry.
Okay, so would I even get a paper statement?
No, only the electronic one.
Great, that's just what I need.
Hi, Sheila. Did you get the email about telecommuting?
Hey, Gerald. Yes, I got it. What do you think?
Well, I'm not too sure about how productive we can be away from our office and computers.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Didn't you read about all the tools and programs that are available?
Well, yes, I read about them, but I really don't know what they do.
Oh, they're really great. My favorite is Dropbox.
What's that one do?
It's a program that lets you store files online. You never have to remember your flash drive.
You're kidding me. That's great. What about Basecamp?
Basecamp is really cool, too. It allows you to work on projects with a group of people.
Sounds pretty handy.
Yeah, it's great. You can work from anywhere. Oh, and don't forget about Skype.
That's the one that gives remote access to file, right?
No, you can use Skype to call people on your computer for video conferences.
Hello, welcome to Swanson and Marsh. I'm Gary Swanson.
Hi, Mr. Swanson. I'm Molly Roberts.
Nice to meet you. Now, let's see. You're applying for the IT position, correct?
Yes, that's right. Here's my resume.
Thank you. So, what do you know about this company and the position?
I know you're an architectural firm. I know the position is in IT, but not a whole lot more. Could you go into more detail?
Certainly. The IT department makes sure that our computers are running properly. When there's a problem, we'd call you to fix it.
I see. Do you have a lot of computers here?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. All the architects use computers to draft their designs. Accounting uses them too. And all employees have their own computer, regardless of their department.
Yes, of course. So, do you have a lot of trouble with the computers?
No, not so much. Usually it's a relatively simple fix.
Well, with my background in computer science, I feel confident that I could do the job.
Hi, Mary. You're in IT. Can you help me out with something?
Sure, Mark. What is it?
I keep hearing about cloud computing, but I don't understand what it is.
Cloud computing is a new way of delivering software to our customers.
How is it different from our current products?
Well, let's use a simple example. You know the new email service we have?
Sure, it's all web-based now.
That's right. Previously, everyone had software installed on their computer.
Yes, I had to log in and download my emails every morning.
Exactly. But now the software is on the internet.
Right. I can just use my internet browser. I don't have to download emails.
That's because our email provider switched to cloud computing. The software and all your data remain on the internet.
I see. I don't need my own email software anymore.
You got it. And you can access your email from anywhere. It's a much better system.
Hi, Mrs. Richards. I finished that report on the Office software upgrade.
Hi, Matthew. Great, come in. What's your conclusion?
I believe we should change it to SaaS. It would be better than purchasing new software for everyone.
Is that a good idea? Our current products work fine.
I believe it is. There'll be less maintenance, and our costs should go down.
That sounds good, but how will it work?
We'll no longer manage the software suite.
Who will?
The SaaS provider takes care of all the software and data.
Do they handle support as well?
Yes, they do. For a monthly fee, they manage all service issues.
How expensive is it?
We only pay for what we use. It's much less expensive than new Office software.
And you think we should use it?
Yes, ma'am. There are a lot of benefits and few downsides.
Well, I'll think about it and let you know what I decide. Thank you, Matthew.
Hello, my name is Jennifer. How can I help you?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm calling about your infrastructure services.
Yes, we offer a number of services to businesses.
To tell you the truth, I don't know much about this. How does it work?
It's simple, really. We take over aspects of your IT system.
In what way?
Our basic offering replaces your server hardware with our own.
Okay, that means we no longer need to maintain our own servers?
That's right. We'll use our own hardware. We run the databases and other software here.
What other services do you offer?
We can also manage your network hardware, such as routers and firewalls.
I see. What advantages are there?
Our services are often less expensive for our clients.
That's great. How is your customer support?
Excellent. We provide 24-hour on-call customer support.
Okay. Thank you so much for your assistance.